you got a clutch of eggs here. And we got a really nice female here. I produced this girl back in 20. She's what I believe to be a super orange dream. She's at the very least orange dream. I think she's super. Super orange dream, Ultramel, Cryptic. What's up, snake fans? Dave Palumbo here from Muscle Serpents Daily. And today we're going into the snake room. Pablo told me we have a ball python clutch. So that's going to be super exciting. And we have a lot of genes at stake on this one. So rather than me ruin the surprise, let's go inside and take a look at the parents. Let's take a look at how many eggs we have, because I haven't pulled the clutch yet. And we'll see all the fun stuff that goes along with egg season, which is what is here now. There she is. Flicking my ears. She's tongue in my ears. She's flicking my head now. I did get very sunburned for my son's soccer game, my daughter's soccer game, so hopefully she's not going to put her claws into my neck. That's no, we're not going that way. We're not going that way. We're going to go right back in here. Oh, our cage is disgusting. We might have to put some more Reptichip in there. So I might have to take her out, put her someplace else. Uh-oh.
The loop is not working.
What?
The loop.
What loop?
The loop that she
now she's getting a little, because she's actually saying, you know what, this guy's not so bad. Maybe I'll hang out here for a little bit on his jacket. We don't need you running around the room right now, because then we're never gonna get you back in. Come on over here. Neck. They don't know their own strength. She's gonna go back in. Look at that. What a beautiful train. I don't know how she spilled that whole water bowl, but she's like literally in soup in here. So we're gonna have to put some more Reptichip in here to absorb some of that liquid. That's the only thing I can think of. But you want to come out again? You want to do one more loop? One more loop-de-loop? She's like, you know, why don't you just change my water, because it's disgusting in here. And I like to hang out in the water. You know, I was talking to my friend Shane, who told me that these black dragons are, you know, a lot of people feel that they think that they're the same like species as the Varanus salvador, but they're actually a smaller subspecies, so they don't get as big. So, look at this. You see what she's doing here? I don't know what she's doing. Is she trying to eat my hand? Or is she nuzzling my hand? She's probably hungry, because Pablo hasn't fed her today. But so can you get me some food, please?
Let's get the cage clean first.
It's a miracle, really, how this animal is pretty much an adult, and she's not that big, which is kind of cool. That's her tail, and she is very social. I mean, she's not nasty. She's not trying to hurt me at all. She's trying to communicate with me that she wants her water changed, and that's why she's look at her. See, that's how she knocked over the water bowl. She actually flipped it herself. She's that actually intelligent. And she probably wanted it clean, so she just dumped it, and now she's like, all right, you two stooges, clean my cage out. All right, we're gonna clean her out, but I wanted to give you a little Monday morning training session here with her. Let's see. You want to come out one more time? She's like, no, I want you to clean my cage. Okay, I'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it, you little peanut. Let's see if she goes for one more loop. This is dangerous because her claws are really sharp, and I got her on my bare hands. Hopefully she's going to be nice. Yeah, she's not flooring me at all. Look at that. What a beautiful little girl. I'm so happy that she's actually enjoying spending some time with me here. She's a big, strong animal, I will tell you that. I mean, you can feel the difference. When I handle my albinos, they're so small compared to her. She is a powerful, powerful animal. So you got to respect that about her. And not my neck, not my neck, please. All right, go back in. Go back in. We have to get one of those we should just throw the whole block of Reptichip in there. It'll probably fall apart on its own. There's so much water in this cage already. Yeah. All right, that's it for today. All right, we got a clutch of eggs here. And we got a really nice female here. I produced this girl back in 20. So she is about 3.5 years old, I should say. And actually, I guess she'd be 2.5 years old. She's what I believe to be a super orange dream. She's at the very least orange dream. I think she's super. Super orange dream, Ultramel, Cryptic. So Ultramel is a recessive trait. It's a T-positive recessive. Cryptic is a recessive trait. It is also a trait that is allelic to clown, meaning that if you breed a Cryptic to a clown, you get what's called a Krypton, which acts like super. And the fact that this is super orange dream, I think it is, means that all the babies technically should be orange dream as well. Now, we bred this beautiful girl to 2 different males because she didn't go last year. So the first male we bred it to is a possible super orange dream Cryptic Ultramel, exactly like her. So if all the babies come out looking essentially like her, then we know that that was the father. I think the second male we put in was really the father, and that's going to be the Super Pastel Enchi Desert Ghost Head Clown. So that would mean everything would come out pastel at least. We would have a 50% chance of everything being Enchi. Desert Ghost would make everything Het Desert Ghost, and then this is Het Clown. So if we hit on the Het Clown with the Cryptic, we would get Krypton. So 50% of the babies are going to be Kryptons. The other 50% will be just Het Cryptic. And then of course everything would be Het Ultramel too. So this is kind of what I call a transition phase project. So we're not going to get everything amazing the first time around, but we're going to have a lot of potential because everything's going to be Het Ultramel and everything's going to be Het Desert Ghost. So, but we could get some visual Kryptons. We're going to have some orange. Everything's going to be orange dream. Everything's going to be pastel, and then we could have some Enchi in there as well. So this is a good one. She looks like she's on a decent sized clutch of eggs here. Yeah, that's not too big. What do we got? About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got about 6 eggs if that one's good, and the slug, not too bad. First time clutch. All right, here we go. We got 6 eggs, 1 slug, so 7 total, which is pretty good for good. It looks like that we have good fertility here, at least, assuming that these blood vessels are all viable and that these eggs will all hatch. They're a little bumpy. They're not as smooth egged as, I don't know if these have been out there for a couple, like a day or two. I looked yesterday, I didn't see them, but they're a little, they're not dried out, but they're a little rough edged or rough skinned. As you can see, my monitor scratched me earlier, not purposely though. But they look good and they'll be well hydrated. I have a lot of water. I have my water, my sponges under here. I have my Dragon Hatch trays on top. These will go in the incubator. This is going to go in the garbage here because it's a slugger. And we will see in 60 days what we got. We have some good potential here, as I informed you in the last little clip. Hopefully, well, everything's going to be pastel orange dream. So right off the bat, everything's going to look kind of cool. We have a good chance of hitting some Krypton, and then everything will be double head Ultramel Desert Ghost. So, and then if we could get Enchi in there too. So 50% chance of each egg being Enchi as well. So we're gonna have some decent looking double heads here, is what it's gonna be. And some of them will be triple heads because the ones that we don't get visual Kryptons from will be Het Clown. So this clutch will be good no matter what. Or excuse me, it won't be Het Clown, it'll be Het Cryptic, excuse me. Because the mother is a visual Cryptic. The father is a Het Clown. Is a Het Clown, yeah. All right, let's put these in the incubator. All right, there's our male that bred that beautiful super orange dream Ultramel Cryptic. This is our super pastel Enchi Desert Ghost. That's visual Desert Ghost, which is a recessive. And he is Het Clown. So powerhouse male there. As you can see, super pastel Enchi go really, really well with Desert Ghost. It makes a really clean looking, creamy looking configuration. And then of course this is Het Clown, so you can't get better than that. And I'm breeding him obviously to some Desert Ghost Clown projects, but I thought it would be kind of cool to get him into the Cryptic project that also is Het Ultramel, because down the road, I want to put Ultramel into all my clown stuff, and that's really been my goal. Stuff is starting to just get old enough on some of the Ultramel clown projects. Now I want to get, obviously, Desert Ghost into that, clean it up even more. This is going to be a really big project for myself down the road. Of course, if if anyone wants to get involved with it, I might sell some of the babies. We'll see what our sex ratios are and what we produce, but this is going to be cool. Now, this girl that I'm breeding, this boy too, she's a little on the small side, but she's mature enough. We've seen locks. This is super Enchi clown, so we love our Enchi clown stuff. So this could potentially lead to super Enchi clown. Everything will be pastel. We can get also everything will be het Desert Ghost. So that's what we're breeding these guys, and we're trying to get Desert Ghost, clown, and then ultimately Ultramel into everything, and Enchi just makes these stuff look even better and cleaner, so we can't neglect that. And I like pastel and clown, and I like pastel when there's Desert Ghost involved, because I think they work. There's some kind of epistasis between those two genes. They really clean each other up very, very well. So that's what I'm breeding these two. But that was the male that bred our super orange dream Ultramel Cryptic. There's a nice little lock from a lavender albino, sharp albino that is, lavender sharp albino, being bred by a fire diamond. It's het sharp, and I think we see a lock there. It's a nice little lock on her. So surprisingly, one of my fire diamonds is actually breeding. This is a good thing. And we could produce some more fire sharps. And this is like a lavender I got from Doug Matusik, which he insists is a separate line, separate from sharp. It breeds true to lavender albino. We'll find out. This is my first time breeding her, and we'll see what happens. So I'm looking forward. I love fire sharps. They look great. I think it only makes the sharp albino look that much better because it lightens everything up. And we'll leave these guys alone. There's my female albino olive python basking in the sun. What a beautiful day out. It's warm here. It's 85 degrees. The sun's hitting their cage later in the afternoon, as it always does here. And she's getting a little suntan there. I'm hoping this girl is going to be gravid, and we're going to get some babies this year from our albino olive python project, because we've been going a long, long time. But I think the outdoor enclosure might do it. There's our male. He's basking. Even though he's in the high box, he knows where the sun hits. They know the exact spots where they want to go to get that sunlight. And he's over there, and she's on the floor, and they're having a grand old time. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas. What a good clutch. I've been breeding for a couple generations now, these Orange Dream Ultramel Cryptics. And I told you the original story. I didn't even know there was Cryptic in that project. I was just trying to produce Ultramel Orange Dreams, essentially. And then I found out by accident that I had Cryptic in there, as we all did. Ozzy did, and a couple other people too. And then we found out that Cryptic was allelic to clown, meaning that they're compatible with each other. You can produce Kryptons if you have one copy of each. And that really expanded that project quite a bit. So I've produced, this is my second generation where I produced Super Orange Dream Ultramel Cryptics. This female was bred by her brother, her Super Orange Dream Ultramel Cryptic. Last year, she didn't go. This year, we put this Super Pastel Enchi Desert Ghost Het Clown in with her, just because I thought it was a better breeding. And you know what? We're going to find out. Look at those peacocks in the back. They just jumped down. There's my pied peacocks. They like to sit on top of my car. See them in the garage there? But anyway, we're going to find out this year who the father was. Hopefully it is that Super Pastel Enchi Desert Ghost Het Clown, so we can produce some Krypton Orange Dream Pastels with possible Enchi in there. And then, of course, everything would be Het Desert Ghost and Het Ultramel. So that's a really exciting project for me. It's going to be a couple years down the road before we can produce visuals on that, but you got to start someplace. So this is an exciting clutch. Hopefully those eggs will all be viable. If we get 6 of them, we should have some good odds, and we should hit some visual Kryptons on that. So we'll keep you updated as those eggs progress and when they get closer to hatching. For now, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, hit that like button. I'll see you back tomorrow morning.